We are starting to test large-scale improvements to crew perks. This is an early test designed to check that we're moving in the right direction. We haven't created a new crew system, but rather developed the existing one. Let's call it a serious evolution. There are many new features, but it's easier to figure everything out than you might expect. So let's get to it. Now, each crew member has just 6 slots for main perks. 0 perks also come under this limit. Meanwhile, the key benefit of 0 perks remains. They do not raise the price of experience for subsequent ones. Directives will also not help get around the limits, since they can't give the effect of a 7th perk if only 6 have been trained. That said, they can always strengthen already trained ones. There is good news for crew members who fulfill several roles at once. It is a bonus perk system. If a crew member has a secondary qualification, it will be trained alongside the major one. It has just 3 perks. To fully train a perk for an additional qualification, you need to train 2 perks for the major one. Bonus perks do not increase the total training time, no matter how many there are. Now, each qualification has a choice of 3 group and 6 individual perks. You will have plenty to choose from because we've added 15 new ones. For instance, Practicality for a commander reduces cooldown time for consumables. The old perks have been rebalanced. Some have become more useful, for example, sound detection. Firefighting is now an individual radio operator perk, meaning you don't need to train the whole crew in it. Some perks have remained unchanged. In total, each crew member only has 9 perks to choose from and just 6 slots for their major qualification. Which ones to train and which ones not to is up to you. All perks of duplicated qualifications now only work fully when each crew member has them. Let's say you have 2 loaders and you've trained a perk for one of them, it will only work at 50% efficiency. This is to balance vehicles with small and large crews. After you've trained all 6 main perks, the aces will be able to train your cadets. Half of the base experience your 6 perk tankers earn will be counted toward post-progression. Get 100,000 XP and you will receive a universal training guide that will help you train new crews. During the test and for some time after the update's release, resetting perks will be free. If you want to reset the perks of many crew members at once, you can use the new buttons in the barracks. The first one resets the perks of all your crew members, and the second one automatically fills empty perk slots. To set crew members to your playstyle, it's best to reassign perks manually for the crews of your favorite vehicles. 0 perks can now also be reset. You can choose several at once in the perk selection window. Head to the game portal, go to the news article about the updated system and sign up for testing. Together, we can make sure that the updated system works well and is correctly configured and balanced before we move on to common testing. Feel free to experiment and leave feedback. Good luck on the battlefields!